This is a VGen scam. So let us go talk about it. This is a tweet posted October 9th by Twitter user Master Blue with 3 U's, B-L-U-U-U, writing, "Take care of yourselves on VGen. Dear VGen colleagues and buyers, I'm here to warn you of something important, so be careful. There's a type of theft that can happen to you if you use this platform. It happened to me and I was robbed of a little over $95. Now, for some extra context, if you guys don't know what VGen is a new-ish art selling platform. So it is a platform where, like Fiverr, you can sell your art commissions and services. They now have a feature where you can sell digital downloads as well, so you can sell like pre-made assets. It is a site where you have to be pre-vetted to sell on that site. You have to be a pre-vetted artist, and each person on that platform gets 2 VGen invite codes they can give theoretically to other legitimate artists. And for the most part, it works really well, but there's some like bad actors who will then like give their VGen code away to random people who will then get on the platform and start scamming people. So in execution, this platform is really good because it allows you to hopefully, have more security in the people you're commissioning. Because Fiverr nowadays be overrun with AI. So Master Blue says, I've been working through VGen as usual, but for the first time after almost a year of using this platform, I noticed a problem when receiving payments for my work. For the past 3 weeks, all my payments from my client have never reached my PayPal account. VGen has a system where, when you use PayPal as a payment method, they have no contact with the money. They simply act as spectators. When someone pays you a commission, VGen detects it and immediately sends you a notification informing you the payment has been confirmed. So here is a screenshot. From my understanding of how it works, they will act as a middleman bank that holds the money and then releases it to you when commission has progressed. So Master Blue says, I first contacted VGen via Discord support before they told me the above info. They told me it could be a PayPal error, so they were kind enough to provide the transaction IDs my client made so I could contact PayPal to check their status. PayPal didn't find the IDs associated with my account. They asked me to verify my info, such as my password and email address. I always had them correct, as I've always been afraid of getting into trouble with PayPal. I always had security measures in place when using it. They told me it could have been an error with the platform I use. At first, I thought PayPal was ignoring my problem, that they didn't want to help me or give me my money. But surprise, at least this time in this story, PayPal wasn't the bad guy. Back with VGen, which you should take into account, they gave me 1 or 2 responses per day. Very slow. They asked me certain questions. Quote, is your PayPal linked? Is your email linked to your VGen account? Make sure you have your personal email on PayPal, end quote. All my info was correct. Of course, I followed my account security methods, and suddenly one day they tell me, quote, does your PayPal email start with M ... and end with 2, end quote. Absolutely not. And here's a screenshot where they send the email address and they redacted part of it for privacy. And Master Blue says, and that's where the thorn came in. Alarmed, I went to one of my clients and asked what email address they received after completing the transaction. And to my horror, it was someone completely unknown. And here you can see again that same M2 email. VGen asked me again if I'm sure it's not my email, and that's when I get annoyed. They start asking me if I didn't lend my VGen account to someone. Excuse me? Of course not, that's absurd. Quote, did you open any suspicious links on the platform, end quote. Under no circumstance do clients send me reference images and toy house links just to help me draw their characters. Beyond that, nothing. Here I get angry and desperate at the same time, and I record a video of my computer showing that when I go to the VGen payment section where a PayPal account is linked to my VGen account, and I click manage it, it redirects me only to my PayPal account. And yeah, in the video, it is literally a video where they click PayPal connected and they click manage and it opens up their own PayPal account. I'm just not showing it because it could have their name in the corner, but that's literally what the video shows. So Master Blue says, but for VGen, it appeared as if another email was linked to my VGen account, not mine. I quickly unlinked the account and relinked it, and apparently I was able to receive payments again. The new ones, not the previous ones, which the fraudulent person took. And yeah, wait, how does that even happen? That's just so weird. Like, how does on the back end somebody else's email get linked to your account? Either somebody hacked into their account and then overrode the linked email, or there was a backend issue with VGen where the emails were getting confused. There was an issue with a Twitch service called TreatStream. It is a service where viewers on Twitch can order you food through this app and the food will get sent to you. And the viewers don't see your address. So you pre-select food and you pre-select it through delivery platforms like DoorDash or Grubhub or whatever. And they can choose the food and send it to you. But there was an issue in certain European locations with one specific food delivery app where there was like a bug or something in the back end, and it was sending people other people's orders and addresses. So if person A, I don't know, their viewer ordered them a sandwich, person B, completely unrelated, would be getting an email with their delivery info, name, address, the food that was ordered. It could be some insane back-end fluke. And so Master Blue says, I asked them how that error could have happened. How could their platform redirect me to my PayPal account if it wasn't linked? How could somebody even link their email to my account if I don't engage in dangerous online activities? And most importantly, what would happen to my money? I went to all my clients who stopped back then. VGen told me I could continue with my commissions without worrying. I asked them at the beginning of this problem if it was better to wait until everything was resolved, and they confidently told me it was unnecessary. I told them to refund everything directly to that fraudulent email via PayPal. I no longer demanded to be paid again, since with the VGen system, when the commissions ended, I was afraid they would give me bad reviews and recommend my work less. Besides, some were too lazy to refund, and they were satisfied by having their drawing, which is ugly in my opinion, although I can't force them to do it either. Only one very kind person refunded me and told me they would pay me again, while another, feeling sorry for me and sending them variants of their illustration, left me a tip, which I sincerely appreciated. I asked VGen how this could have happened. I made it clear that something like this was dangerous and they could easily change payment accounts without notifications or confirmation. Also, if it weren't for that error where VGen kept telling me that my account was still linked and it turned out it wasn't, I could have realized sooner and avoided losing so much money. My only mistake was not realizing sooner that PayPal wasn't sending me the immediate payment confirmation notifications that are sent simultaneously with VGen notifications. And I feel like, again, that's not even like a mistake, you know, hindsight's always 2020, but like when you're in the moment, you're like, oh, okay, I got a confirmation of payment, cool, right? Because like I have no reason to suspect anything is wrong. So like, I don't like blame them at all for any of this. Master Blue says, to this day, I'm disappointed because they haven't answered my messages since last Friday. They stopped responding because prior to this, in their last reply, they written me that they were considering my case a priority. And here's a screenshot where it says, so I still haven't received an answer and I've resigned myself to losing all that money. Thanks to the clients I mentioned, I managed to reduce my loss from $95 to $55. What did I learn? To confirm both notifications when receiving a commission, and above all, to unlink and relink my PayPal account to VGen periodically. I can't afford to leave VGen, as most, if not all, of my commissions come from there. I had positive experiences so far, and this case made me feel less confident using the platform. I know it offers many opportunities, but this bad luck has greatly affected the way I feel about it. I'm writing this so you can be careful with VGen. Check your payment notifications and preferably confirm your PayPal emails to your customers. I feel disappointed. I thought this platform was secure. And Master Blue asks that they shared this experience on Facebook in Spanish. Some people who mentioned they knew about the software said various things, ranging from that it sounds more like the platform was hacked, that the database failed and it saved two pieces of information, the one from the registered email and the one I saw, or that somebody within the platform could have even done something wrong and entered their own email. I don't know about that, so I can't confirm it. I'm just recounting the comments that point out where the problem could have come from based on my anecdote. I read some people commenting it could be a virus on my computer or PayPal. If so, why only VGen and not my coffee and other sites I use PayPal on? And Master Blue says, another thing, PayPal did not detect the IDs because they were directed to the fraudulent email. So obviously there was nothing to search for or do through my PayPal. If you can hack and get into an account, in the case of PayPal hacking, why not take over my entire account, kick me out and put your email in it instead of putting your email in VGen? So in my opinion, this most likely is happening through VGen, which is the only place I've had any issues. Please, I just hope people are aware that this can happen to you on VGen, so they are extra careful. Yeah, I'm truly sorry to Blue, and getting hacked or however it happens, losing access to your account and the money that you've earned through your commissions absolutely sucks. I'll have them linked down below if you want to drop them some love and support. And anyways, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there for streamers and creators. I also have a free sponsorship guide on my coffee and other resources if you're a content creator. And I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you all there or in another video. Peace.